The second part of that question was also, how would you approach an RYS stack for something like this where a site has multiple categories? The same way we've always talked about it. You have the branded RYS stack and G site, right? This is the SEO shield would be the branded stack. So basically built for and branded around the top level brand, right? Your brand itself. But then you would have RYS expansions, right? Or if it's, you said it was for affiliate stuff, so you probably don't need location shields, which is more for local stuff, but you could do RYS expansion stacks. Go to mgyb.co and you'll see RYS expansions. You would order a separate expansion, which is basically siloing. It would be adding silos within your RYS drive stack and inner pages on your G site to mirror the site structure of your website. So if you have different categories, essentially silos on your main money site, each one of those silos would get an RYS expansion stack. That you're mirroring that same structure in your G site in your drive stack. And that's how you would do it with a drive stack or an SEO shield, essentially, for affiliate stuff. It's no different than what you would do for local. The only difference is you don't need the local stuff. You don't need the GMB and everything. So
listen, the great thing about duplicate content being a myth is that you could write tuned content on your website, right? One of the things that we're showing in the Heavy Hitter Club. Now that's your content. You are not going to file a takedown on your content. So you can now take your tuned content, including your categories and posts and whatever, and they can go anywhere else you want because that's your content. It's your content, and you're going to give yourself a proper attribution on your content. So it can be a link back, however it is that you choose to credit yourself for the content. It could be your author going back to that. However it is, you're going to get content for, excuse me, credit for your content, and you could use your content over and over and over again. And there's tools that will rewrite the content, that tools that I've shared with Bradley, we've shared back and forth, that will rewrite the content and won't touch the entities, the keywords that you set for the software not to touch, and it will rewrite the content except for those words that you need in there to focus on. It's just the software that's out there right now to write and to focus, to tune the content and focus on the entity is ridiculous. And each time that you redo the content, you're doing entity tuned content. And it doesn't matter if you just use the exact copy of the content or if you change it up, because it's your content. And if it's already tuned, then you know it works and you know it's going to work. And it's going to work wherever it is that you add the content. And then you just link build and have it all end up and pushing whatever it is that you're trying to rank, whether it's the 3-pack, as Bradley mentioned, if it's organic, or if it's both. You could do both. You could do the map, you can rank videos, you can rank anything you want with the same approach. It's a foundational approach. It's not shortcuts, it's hard work. But pardon the pun, it works. The hard work works.
You know, you just mentioned something. It just sparked an idea that I have not tested yet, which is entity tuned content as a YouTube video description. I have not tested with that yet. That's interesting. That's something I'm definitely going to put on my to-do list right now, because I've been tuning content for GMB stuff, or GMB websites and G sites and money sites and tier 1 link building purposes, but I have not tried it on a YouTube description yet. So that's interesting.
Entity tuned, as a matter of fact, your T1 descriptions.
Yeah.
Anywhere that you can go in the GMB.
You could even tune the transcription that you upload as closed captions and all that.
Exactly.
Think about that. Yeah, that's insane. I haven't even thought about that, and because I don't do a lot of YouTube SEO stuff anymore, but because I usually just use Google Ads for YouTube traffic. But that could work. It could. It's worth a test for sure. So.